Hello, explorers of the world's amazing nature. Welcome with us the intelligence and adaptation of this amazing species in its challenging habitat. Today we will enter the cold but unique world of penguins. In the cold land of ice and frozen water, we enter the territory occupied by creatures full of charm, penguin animals. With their footprints that leave stories on the land of ice, and stories of lives full of challenges. Penguins remind us of the wonders of adaptation and the power of community. Let us always be amazed and inspired by the tenacity and grace of these creatures despite the harshness of life. Penguin animals. The scientific name of penguins is Sphenicidae. Penguins are a unique group of water birds, found exclusively in the southern hemisphere and can be found around Antarctic and subantarctic waters, as well as several islands in the Southern Ocean. The following is an in-depth explanation of penguin animals. Physical characteristics. Body shape. Penguins have an aerodynamic body to swim well, and thick feathers that serve as insulation against low temperatures. Modified wings. The penguin's wings have changed into a flipper shape that allows them to swim quickly underwater. Habitat and distribution. Antarctica and islands. Penguins are generally found in the cold waters around Antarctica and on subantarctic islands. South Africa, New Zealand, and Australia. Some penguin species, such as king penguins, can be found in these areas during the breeding season. Dietary habit. Fish and crustaceans. Penguins eat fish, krill, and other crustaceans that they catch while diving in the sea. Breeding behavior. Nesting groups. Penguins gather in large colonies during the breeding season on land or ice. Joint incubation. Female and male penguins work together in incubating eggs and caring for their young after they hatch. Adaptation to low temperatures. Fat layer and thick feathers. A layer of fat under the skin and thick feathers help maintain the penguin's body temperature. Short feet and toes. Short feet and toes help prevent loss of body heat in cold environments. Threats and conservation. Climate change. Rising temperatures and climate change may threaten penguins' habitat and diet. Human activities. Marine pollution, overfishing, and human disturbance can pose serious threats. Ecological role. Nutrient exchange. Penguins play an important role in nutrient exchange between land and sea through their feces, which are rich in nutrients. Penguins, with their unique features and adaptations to harsh environments, are icons of life in the southern hemisphere. Conservation efforts and a better understanding of their needs are critical to ensuring the future survival of the penguin species. Areas usually found penguin animals. Penguins are usually found in polar and subantarctic regions. Several penguin species can be found on the islands of the Southern Ocean. The following are some areas that are generally inhabited by penguins. Antarctica. Mainland Antarctica. Several penguin species, such as the Adelie penguin and Emperor penguin, can be found on the coast of the lower Antarctic landmass. Subantarctic islands. Falkland Islands, Malvinas. This island in the South Atlantic Ocean has several penguin colonies, including king penguins and Magellanic penguins. South Pacific Islands. Auckland Islands. These islands, which are part of New Zealand, has a large colony of king penguins. Penguins usually inhabit remote beaches and land in this region to breed and find food. They have special adaptations to survive in this harsh and cold environment. How to prevent extinction. Penguin animals. To prevent the extinction of penguins, conservation efforts involving habitat protection are needed. Population management, community education, and cross-border cooperation. Here are several ways that can be done to prevent the extinction of penguins. Habitat protection. Conservation areas. Establish conservation areas or national parks in areas that are critical for penguin populations. Iperti Colony Berkembang Biakatau Area Pemberian Makanan Utama. Wetland restoration. Revitalize and restore wetlands that are important for penguins to breed and forage. Population management. Population monitoring. Conduct regular monitoring of the penguin population to understand population trends. Migration and potential threats. Hunting regulations. Implement and enforce strict regulations against illegal hunting and commercial activities that can disrupt penguin populations. Marine conservation. Resource management. Manage fisheries resources sustainably to ensure there is sufficient food for penguins, such as fish and krill. Marine pollution reduction. Reduce marine pollution and plastic waste, which can disrupt the balance of the ecosystem and the health of penguins. Legal protection. Laws and regulations. Create and enforce wildlife protection laws that protect penguins from threats such as poaching, illegal trade, and habitat destruction. Sanctions and law enforcement. Enforcing strict sanctions for violations of the law that harm penguins and their habitat. Through comprehensive and sustainable conservation efforts, we can work together to protect and maintain the sustainability of penguin populations and Arctic ecosystems and the subantarctic they inhabit. And that concludes our journey through the wonders of our incredible planet. If you enjoyed this adventure, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next exploration.